Here is exactly why you are not too skinny or too fat to start lifting in the gym. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan McIntyre. I am a fully online coach starting from November, but I was an in-person PT since the beginning of last year. And in this video, I'm just going to basically cover a common myth that a lot of people kind of talk to me about, especially when I'm talking to potential clients, potential people that are interested in the service, and they think that they are too blank, like what you could say whatever, they are too something to start lifting. Like they feel like they don't have the credentials to walk into the gym and basically just start lifting. And this is a reason, this common myth is killing a lot of people in terms of starting early, because a common theme throughout this video will be that starting early will make all the difference. Because I say a quote throughout this presentation, and it is the best time was to start lifting was when you're born, and the second best time is to start today, because there's so many different benefits that you probably don't even know and you could easily just research. So I'm going to cover why you should start today, and also how to start today as well. That will be my promise by the end of the video. If you do see me kind of gulp and cause a little bit of pain in my face, I am quite ill with a weird throat thing. It is a pain. You can also see that my skin, especially around my lip, is chafing. It's just annoying. I'm not on it today. I'm feeling very ill, but we're gonna get it done because I still get my workouts done, so what's the excuse? Am I right, guys? But let's get started. Important thing to note before we start. So I say this at the start of every video, if you've kind of only just clicked on, for you to get the most out of these videos that I make, taking notes like this has not been recorded, and you can only watch this video once in your entire lifetime, because by writing this down, it will stay in your brain a lot better, and you also have it to review after you watch this video. Another thing is my laptop is here, so if I look at, like, if you see me looking away from the camera, my camera up here is obviously the one I'm recording on. So again, if you see me kind of move about, again, my head sometimes blocks the writing, but if I can move out the way, it is mostly just for a prompt for me to allow my brain to come up with things I want to talk about. So it's not really, I mean, you can obviously read it if you want to, and if you want the slides, you can always DM me, but yeah, in my opinion, this will allow you to take better action, because if you write it in a way that you understand, then that's the best way to take action, in my opinion. Who am I to speak on this topic about being too skinny or being too fat to start lifting? And this is me recently for my photo shoot in December, so a couple of months back, but I'm also going to be showing you a photo of me a couple of years ago when I started, which is 2.5 years ago now, and you're going to see exactly why me being too skinny to start was definitely present in my mind, but also how to start even kind of having that gym anxiety. So many people delay their fitness journey because they are scared to start lifting weights, mostly due to gym anxiety. I'm sure you've heard that common term before. It does get thrown about a bit. I would hate to say that it gets overused, because I know it's a real problem, but this is a kind of way, this video will be a way to break that or beat that once and for all, because once you beat it, it will always kind of stay away from you. Because realistically, even though I've been going to the gym for years, if I go into a new gym, a gym that I normally don't go into, I'm still kind of got that gym anxiety, because I don't know where everything is in terms of equipment, in terms of like the dumbbells, in terms of certain machines I want to use. I have no idea. I have to just walk around the gym aimlessly until I find something that looks similar to what I use back home. But I often believed that I needed to gain weight first before I started training, and I didn't think I was suited to be in the gym because I thought I could not lift the lightest weights, which obviously was false, because you can put on the lightest weight and you'll be surprised of actually how much you can lift. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to start lifting, no matter where you're at, and you can start today. It depends when you're watching this, because if you're watching this at like 11, 12 at night, then maybe starting today is a bit excessive. Although my first ever gym session was at 2 in the morning when I bought my membership at like 6, 7 p.m. And then I went when nobody else was there because it was 24 hours, and it was ideal. It was some experience. Like, I feel like every man has to experience that 2 a.m. gym session when nobody's there, because it tells you a lot about yourself. Let me just take a break to swallow a little bit. There we go. So what's my goal then? You probably don't even know who I am, but if you watch 5 minutes into this video, then you kind of like what I have to say, hopefully, which is good, because you like the knowledge that I provide, hopefully. I don't really know yet, but whatever it is, I hope that is going well. So my goal is to create fitness content easy to consume while also documenting my own journey to help as many people as I can for free, especially on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever social media you can think of. I'm on there probably, but I'm learning as I go along, so please use what's helpful and forget the rest. I get that so many people disagree with some of the takes that I have or some of the content I put out, but realistically, everyone is going to disagree with everybody. You are not going to please everyone. I know that, and I almost like it I like it more when I get hate or get disagreements on my content, because it's like, right, okay, how have they taken this message, and how can I change it to, obviously, like, being liked more is something that everyone wants to kind of have, but it's more refining my craft is more the thing that I want to be doing. If you like what I have to say in this video and you want to master your progress or another video, because there's many videos just like this, send a DM right here to @RyanMcIntyreCoaching. I can't put too far because it cuts off, but @RyanMcIntyreCoaching on Instagram, or just any kind of media that you have, where we can have a conversation about your situation and see if or how I can help you, because I can't promise results to every single person on this planet, but people I do work closely with, I do give them a good goal setting, achievement, something to look forward to, and it also gives you a good amount of clarity to help achieve your goals as well. And that's obviously to create your free muscle building blueprint, which is basically explaining where you are now, what you need to do to get where you want to be, and how to maintain that. But let's jump in. I should have my water close by to me, actually. What we will cover today. Big topic. The myth of getting in shape first before you enter the gym. I hate when people say that, because it's like, it just makes no sense. Like, the whole point of the gym is to get in shape, but how can you get in shape first before you go into, I could be a massive tangent. Like, I could make a 30-minute video just talking about that one topic. Why lifting is for everyone. The science why lifting solves both problems of losing weight or too skinny or too fat. It solves both those problems. Why waiting is the biggest mistake you can ever make, because action always beats theory. I don't think that's the quote, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say. The plan, how to start today, and my final message of what I think about this topic. Why you are actually here watching this video is probably pretty important, because you've obviously clicked on this video of all the other ones that I've made. Unless you've already watched all the other ones, then you're a real one, you're a real-time supporter, and I appreciate you. But why you are here probably watching this video. Let's be real, you clicked on this video because deep down you want to start the gym journey, or you want to beat gym anxiety, but you don't know how to do that, or something is holding you back. If it's either work, or if you're too busy, or other commitments, or family commitments, or whatever, something is preventing you from beating gym anxiety and getting in the gym and staying consistent. If that sounds familiar, if so, I need you to hear this, because every single person you see in the gym or see in the videos in the gym on social media has felt the exact same way when they started, including me. I wish I had some early gym videos of me lifting weights, but I only have photos, which is really annoying. I wish I recorded my sets from early on, especially my weights and stuff, because that would have made progress 10 times as fast. But stick with me for the next few minutes, and I'll promise by the end you will see why waiting is the biggest mistake you can make. This is getting really difficult to record now because my throat is killing me, but we're gonna get this done because we don't care. The myth of getting in shape first. Now this, I might crash out when I say this because this is genuinely stupid. I hate to say it, but I need to blank before I start. Now that sounds a bit weird, but you need to do something before you start the gym. It's like, oh, I need to get all, the people say it's like, I need to get all my ducks in a row. I need to be perfect before I get into the gym. Like I need to have this routine, this in place. I need to get my nutrition sorted. It's like, just take action. Just do it, take messy action, and then it refines over time. And all of a sudden your routine is 10 times better. But why do people think this? Is because they think fitness is just aesthetics. Like you think fitness is just to look good, not strength and performance, or just longevity as well, because having more muscle mass is one of the biggest indicators for how long somebody is going to live in their lives, especially in terms of life quality as well. I think like strength of relationships is number one, but don't ask me the list because I don't know. But truth is that lifting weights accelerates both fat and muscle gain. I'm not going to say you can do it both at the same time, because you probably hear that everywhere and you're probably like, that's more of a stupid myth than the thing I'm actually talking about. But you can do a body recall. Like, it's not impossible. Example, if you're overweight, lifting helps you preserve muscle while cutting fat. And I think on the next slide I show you a difference between cutting. Cutting is the definition of being in a calorie deficit and dropping body fat, or weight in general, which I have a scale on the back, but you obviously can't see my background. An example, if you're skinny, lifting builds muscle while increasing appetite naturally. So you are naturally going to get bigger by lifting weights. Even if you're eating the exact same, you're going to get hungrier because of your appetite. So in this next slide, hold on, there we go. Obviously we have on the left is you maybe starting the gym. This could be your build before you start the gym. It says nothing. It seems a bit like harsh. And this is just if you were to diet down and lose, I don't even know, that's probably at least 200 pounds difference. As you can see, the build is a little bit more kind of, it's lean, but it's more kind of like cadaver skeleton look. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that want to look like that, don't get me wrong, but that is basically kind of what I used to look like. Like, I was pretty much doing this diet by accident. And then obviously we have on the right is diet and strength training. Again, this is very exaggerated because depending on genetics, depending on whatever else, you might not look like this after a certain amount of time. But I would rather look like the Donnie on the right, that's all I'm going to say, out of all those three. But why lifting is actually for everybody. This is stressing me out. At least I look good while I'm recording this video though. That's all that matters. Oh, I feel like shit, but I look okay. Oh well, how far are we in this video? Hopefully I don't get demonetized for that, but it's fine. The gym isn't just for, I'm acting like I get paid for these as well, but it's all good. The gym isn't just for bodybuilders, it's for everybody, for everyone. Because the biggest regret of every single lifter is that you wish you started sooner, because you realize how much benefits, not just physically but mentally, it allows you to get all your ducks in a row. If you just start with lifting and you think to start lifting you have to get all your ducks in a row, if you start lifting, that helps you organize your day, especially if you do it first thing in the morning. It's like I did my gym session first in the morning. I know now to record this video no matter what, although I might feel terrible. And then I know to obviously get this out on the podcast, get this out on the YouTube, schedule it out, and then plan the rest of the day. And it is so much nicer because you just have a routine when you start the gym or start going to the gym, no matter what time you go to. And like I said, the best day to start lifting was when you're born. The second best is to start today. I can kind of duck so you can read that. But you do not need the perfect body to start. You need to start to build the best body. I hate when people say they need the perfect body to start because it makes no sense. Like, I'm trying to find like a correlation example where it's like, obviously you need to learn to drive before you drive a car, but like you don't start picking up like the manual to read. Like, you just kind of get in the car and just start driving with the instructor. Like, obviously you might start off like baby steps, but you don't start reading on the manual and reading every single part of the car before you start the car. You know what I mean? Like, there's probably a better example, don't get me wrong, but you get the point I'm trying to say. You don't read up on having the best body, you just get in there and do it. But next slide is going to show you where I started, and please don't laugh, because this was me 2.5 years ago. No, I'm joking, you can laugh if you want. But you can imagine that my self-confidence was terrible, because not just behind the photo as well, if I actually explained what was happening, you would be genuinely, not like shocked, but you would realize how much a better position you are in right now. Although this was me at, what was I here? I think 18 or 19, maybe 17. I'm 20 now, so again, hopefully I've aged a little bit better as well. I mean, I'm looking, even though I was skinny, look how like fluffy my cheeks were. Obviously I have a beard now, so you can't see, but like my cheeks are not that fluffy anymore. So that just proves that although I'm bigger, my face is a lot more, I would say, defined. And yeah, my lifestyle was terrible here, so that's why I looked like I did. That's why I look like the way that I look like, basically. But I'm not going to go into my story because you're here to learn. But why lifting solves both 2 skinny problems and 2 fat problems, because people think it's either one or the other, but it solves both. So I don't want to be too bulky, that should be 2 with 2 O's, it's fine, it's all good. But how lifting helps overweight, guys, is that weightlifting or weight training preserves more muscle while losing fat. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn 24/7 round the clock in your day. So it's like if you have more muscle than fat, you can eat more without the consequences, basically. That's why you see these people having like insane cheat days, because they have the muscle that the food will go to instead of the fat. Although they still have fat, and although it still causes fat gain, they know exactly how to get back on track, and also to have the muscle, because I mean they almost like earn the ability to cheat on their diet. I'm not saying like you can't cheat on your diet when you are overweight, it just makes it easier. But I want to stay lean. How lifting helps skinny guys, this was more for me. Progressive overload equals muscle growth. So I mean, that's pretty simple. If you don't know what progressive overload is, I'm sure I have another video somewhere explaining it, but it's not really relevant for this video. Lifting increases appetite naturally, so you are just going to eat hunger more, and that's not even based on the simple fact that a 1 hour workout will burn about 100 to 200 calories, so you can eat maybe an extra protein bar or something. But also the more muscle you have, the more muscle that kind of gets changed into fat, or you need more calories to maintain muscle mass, basically. It's because you'll notice that a lot of, can I say fat people, or people that are a little bit bigger, they don't actually eat as much because their fat is like, I reckon somebody that's 200 pounds and has like 90% muscle obviously eats a lot more than somebody who has like 10% muscle and like 90% fat. So it just, I know that's a crazy example because no one's 90% muscle, but like you get what I'm trying to say, is that you can be the exact same weight, the exact same lifestyle, but they're going to eat a lot more, or eat the exact same but not have any consequences of the fat person. Strength equals size, because if you're getting stronger, you are growing. Big point there, note that down. I'm joking, but like I hope you've been taking notes throughout the whole thing. Why waiting is the biggest mistake. I'm looking more and more uncomfortable as this video goes on, but we're cracking on. I'm sure we don't have too long left. Why it's killing your progress is because you saying I'll start when I feel ready is that you'll never 100% feel ready. Like you'll never 100% get all your ducks in a row. I say it all the time. Just take action. Please, 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 it will save your life. If you are going down a dark path right now, it will save your life. And if you need help with that, ask some questions. Literally any coach you have on Instagram, ask them a question. Although they might try to sell you a coaching program, it's completely normal. Just take the free advice and get out of there. Wink, wink. But like, you know, I'm joking. Please, please, I would happily do this for free. Because I literally did it for free, starting off with my family and friends. But lifting build confidence, not just muscle. I can't even speak right now. But action step is use the quieter times or areas of the gym to avoid gym anxiety. So gyms like Pure Gym, a lot of beginners that start in Pure Gym are really good because you can actually open the app and see exactly how many people are in the gym at a certain time. You can see the quietest times. I think most commercial gyms have that, and if you're a beginner, you're going to be starting the commercial gyms. And most like Pure Gyms and stuff do have like a studio that you can use when nobody is really going to be in there at all. Your future self will thank you for starting today. And that was just a little quote, and I don't know why I put that now that I think about it. How to start today is the reason you're here. Pick a basic full body plan, and if you want a full body workout plan for like 2, 3, 4 days a week, whatever you feel like you have time for, DM free to my Instagram, free plan to my Instagram at Ryan McIntyre Coaching. And yeah, no strings attached. I'll just send it to you that you can use. Step 2 is to focus on progress, not perfection. Step 3 is to track your strength, not just your weight. Step 4 is to stay consistent for at least 12 weeks, because if you do not quit, you cannot fail. And bonus, if you need guidance, work with a coach, cough, or ask for help. I'm trying to promote myself here, but yeah, again, even if it's not working with a coach, just ask them questions because they'll happily answer them for free. Like, they're not paid to answer questions, they're paid for accountability. If you feel like you are really struggling, that's where you start to work with a coach. So my final message to you guys watching this video, and kind of final takeaways, especially if you have watched to the end, this is where the golden nuggets are. But my key takeaways is that you are not too skinny or too fat to start lifting. You're just making an excuse for dodgy prioritization. You obviously prioritize something more than your health, which is hard to say, I know, but realistically, if you cannot make 45 minutes to an hour to get in the gym and even just do a little bit every single day, you are not prioritizing your health. Simple as that, and you are going to pay for it in the future. I'm sorry, I don't want to be the one, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but realistically, that's what's going to happen. Waiting is the biggest mistake you can make. What is actually stopping you from starting? Let's talk. Drop a comment in this video about the biggest struggle you're facing right now. And if you know what, actually, I'm going to change it. If you're watching this video and you are in your first year of lifting or have not started, drop the biggest struggle for starting, and everybody who's been training longer for a year, reply to those comments saying how they beat this struggle. And that will allow you guys to help each other out, especially because there's only one of me, but there's countless amount of people that are on YouTube. Drop me a sub if you want education like this in your inbox instead of the quick dopamine fixes that you see all the time, because realistically, we don't want to be filling our brains with quick dopamine. We want to be educating ourselves on fitness and also how to start. But I'm kind of happy this is over because, as you can see, my throat is still killing me. But if you enjoyed this video, again, send it to a friend, drop me a sub, and send me a message actually on my Instagram saying you enjoyed it. Again, it's the exact same as my YouTube. But if you enjoyed it, I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully, if you drop a sub and drop the bell. But other than that, who have I been? I've been Ryan McIntyre. I'm saying that like I'm famous, but enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.